Mark Kimmitt, who joins us from Washington, D.C. He is a former Assistant Secretary of State for Political-Military Affairs. General Kimmitt, great to have you back. So this is a region that we normally don't talk about. Predominantly, we usually focus on Iraq and Afghanistan. But what do you think the impact is going to be in Somalia and the region?
Well, I think we've got to recognize that Somalia has been the source of many problems over the years, whether it's piracy off the coast of Somalia, whether it's terrorism exported from Somalia. And let's not forget the operations that we conducted in Somalia leading to the 19 dead American Rangers. So it very much is one of those ungoverned spaces where terrorism can find sanctuary and safe haven. And I think we need to keep an eye on that region, whether with troops on the ground or through special surveillance and other means, just to make sure that if we leave and when we leave, it doesn't revert back to a sanctuary for terrorism as we've seen in the past.
Well, how do you do that when the administration is pulling nearly all U.S. troops out of there?
Well, again, as I said, it's fairly obvious that you can use American intelligence to discover where any types of training camps, any types of terrorist facilities are. And we can use other methods to fundamentally take those out, whether it's through the insertion of special forces, whether it's the use of drone strikes, whether it's the use of local forces. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case that American troops need to be on the ground. It's always better when they are. But President Trump came in with a campaign promise to end the forever wars the way that President Obama came in and said he was going to end the war in Iraq. I think President Biden will have to make some decisions about how he wants to prosecute these threats to the American homeland from abroad. And we're going to have to see in 2021, what does that mean? Is he going to use the Obama method of using drone strikes as President Obama was famous for doing in Libya and other places? Or will he put troops on the ground as President Trump has done when necessary, but is withdrawing them as they are no longer needed? That's a question yet to be seen.
General Kimmitt, you mentioned a very important point, which was this was part of President Trump's campaign promise to get out of America's endless wars. But this is happening during a lame duck administration. So why now?
Well, I think it's because this is some business that he wanted to finish up. He had talked about this during his campaign, his unsuccessful campaign, but he said one of his major campaign promises was promises kept. He came in saying he was going to end what he believed to be forever wars, unnecessary wars. And I think this is just some business he wanted to tidy up before he either was reelected or left the Oval Office.
All right, General Kimmitt, great to have you with us. Thanks for that.
Thank you.